Why is it so cold in here? Ugh, stupid AC. Wait. This isn't my room. Oh shit, oh my god. I walked into the room. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Uh, oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. You're awake, right? Please tell me you're awake, because if I accidentally just confessed to breaking and entering while you were asleep, I'm moving out tomorrow. Okay, good. Well, this is humiliating. I woke up and I swear I must have still been asleep when I thought your room was mine. But in my defense, the hallway is dark and I'm running on like 3 brain cells right now. I was just trying to find my bed. Yeah, laugh it up. Some roommate you are. No loyalty whatsoever. Oh wait, am I still sitting on your bed right now? Oh my god, I am. I'm sorry, I'll go. You don't mind? Are you sure? Okay, well, just for a second then. I swear I wasn't trying to be weird. I honestly, I honestly think my body just went into like autopilot, like one of those migrating birds that somehow ended up in the wrong country. I mean, except instead of instinctively flying south, I accidentally invaded your bedroom at 2 in the morning. Oh, you know your room's warmer than mine. Mine feels like a refrigerator. I'm convinced you secretly control the thermostat. You denied it way too fast. At least the rain sounds nice, though. It's kind of relaxing, don't you think? What? Stop laughing. I'm not staying. I'm just resting my eyes for 1 minute. I said stop laughing. You know you're not laughing. I can hear you smiling, you know. Have you ever, like, gotten so tired your brain just stops working completely? Like, you forget basic things? I think earlier I put cereal in the fridge and milk in the pantry. And yesterday I spent like 10 minutes looking for my phone while using the flashlight on it, so I'm genuinely worried about myself. Today was so exhausting though. Classes, work, people being allowed for no reason. I think my social battery died around like noon. Have you ever felt like that? Yeah, like exactly. But that's why I like hanging out with you. I mean, not like that. Well, okay, not only like that. It's just you're easy to be around, comfortable. You don't expect like anything from me, and I can just exist. And that's really rare, so. You smell nice. Oh, wow, okay, that sounded creepier out loud. I meant more like, your detergent, or I guess shampoo. Something normal and just erase that sentence from your memory. Well, your bed's really comfy. Like I could fall asleep here and never leave. What? You're enabling me. What do you mean? What do I mean? No rush, really? Wow, so now I'm a stray cat you accidentally adopted, or what? Careful, if you let me stay too long, I'll start stealing hoodies and eating your snacks. Well, it's not like I already do that. Rude. Thanks, though, for not making this weird. A lot of people would. You're good at making people feel safe. No, really. You are. I notice stuff like that. You always check if I ate after late shifts, and you pretend not to notice when I'm overwhelmed. You just quietly hand me snacks like some kind of emotional support. Honestly, I think you've accidentally trained me at this point. Like, if I hear the microwave going after midnight, I already know you're in the kitchen making some ridiculous, healthy thing. And somehow you always make enough for two people, even when you pretend you weren't expecting me to show up. I still remember that one night I walked in and you just silently handed me mozzarella sticks like it was some kind of sacred offering. No words, just eye contact and fried cheese. Honestly, pick roommate communication. And you would always act annoyed when I steal your hoodies, but then magically leave the softest ones on the couch where I can find them. Which feels like entrapment, by the way. I think my favorite part is how quiet everything feels when it's just us here late at night. No people, no noise. No expectations. Just the TV in the background, or you making coffee at like concerning hours of the night. I don't know, it just feels nice. Like the apartment already feels more alive when you're around. It helps me more than you think. You know, I actually don't sleep well most nights. Yeah, I mean, the brain just doesn't want to shut up. It's easier when someone else is nearby, though. Not in a weird codependent way. Wow, I'm really good at making this sound suspicious. Ignore me. I have a tendency to talk a lot when I'm tired, so... Actually, tired me is probably the most honest version of me. Which is dangerous. A daytime me overthinks everything, like, was that weird? Did I say too much? Am I annoying? But sleepy me apparently just walks into your room and starts emotionally freestyling at 2 in the morning. You know what's weird though? I don't really get embarrassed around you the way that I do with other people. I mean, I do a little, clearly, but not enough to want you to leave. I mean, that's kind of rare for me. Usually being around people feels tiring after a while, but being around you feels like finally taking off heavy shoes after walking around all day. Just comfortable. I just mean, silence gets loud sometimes, and hearing another person breathing nearby makes things feel less heavy. Your room feels peaceful. Don't let that get to your head, though. You still leave dishes in the sink for way too long. And your taste in movies is absolutely criminal. No, I am right. Action movies with 6 explosions per minute do not count as cinema. Okay, but honestly, the movie night last week was fun, even though you talked through most of it. You were making sure I got scared, weren't you? Sure. You're such a bad liar. I like it though. All of it. Sometimes those little things end up meaning the most. Oh my god. I should probably go back to my room before I actually fall asleep in here. I kind of don't want to. There's probably a normal, non-concerning way to say that, but I just feel calmer here. And maybe I didn't completely walk in here by accident. Maybe sleeping me knew where she wanted to be, so. Okay, well, vulnerability part 2. Terrifying. I'm going to blame sleep deprivation for that sentence. Don't look at me like that. I can hear the look. You know, I used to think you're intimidating. Seriously. First week we lived together, you barely talked. You'd just stand in the kitchen at midnight making coffee like you had a reason to be up all night. I genuinely thought you hated me. See, that's exactly what someone hiding secrets would say. And then one day, you left tea outside my room when I was sick. Didn't even say anything about it. You just cared quietly. Sorry, this is really comfortable. I'm not stealing your blanket, am I? Good. You're warm. Sorry, I didn't mean to move closer. Your blanket's warm. Maybe you are too. Ooh. This is way too cozy. I think if I close my eyes right now, I'm not making it back to my room. Have you ever noticed how different places feel depending on who's in them? Like, my room feels so cold at night. But this room doesn't. Maybe it's stupid, but I think people leave pieces of themselves in places. And yours feel safe. Not in a warm temperature way. This is probably the closest we've ever been. Wow, that sounded really dramatic. I meant more physically. I should stop talking. You never wonder how people accidentally fall for each other? Like, not movie style, just little things. Like sharing leftovers, waiting up until the other gets home late, knowing how they take their coffee without asking, feeling safe when they're around. I think it happens slowly. So slowly you don't notice until suddenly being around them feels like home. Oh, well, that got accidentally honest. You don't have to say anything. Really. I'm okay just being here right now. Can I stay a little longer? You know what's funny? Tomorrow morning, I'm absolutely going to pretend this conversation never happened. I'll walk into the kitchen like, wow, crazy weather we're having, and internally combust the entire time. You better not use any of this against me. Especially the "you smell nice" part. I'll never recover. But do you really not mind me being here? Okay. Thank you. I think this is the most relaxed I've felt all week. Maybe longer. You have a nice voice, by the way. It's soothing. No, don't get cocky. You're still really annoying sometimes. Sometimes when I hear you door open after a late night shift, I sleep easier. Because I guess I know you made it home safe. And the apartment feels less empty. Sorry, I'm getting really sleepy. If I accidentally fall asleep here, you can wake me up later. Though I don't. I probably wouldn't complain. You'd really let me stay? Okay, I'll stop asking. You know, if this were one of those romance movies you like. Yeah, I said you like them. Don't argue. Anyways, this is probably where the characters realize they've been in love with each other the whole time. But real life's a bit messier than movies. It feels nicer though. More real? Hey, thanks for being my favorite person to come home to. Good night. And maybe tomorrow, when I'm less delirious, we can talk about all the accidentally honest things I said tonight. Or we can pretend none of it happened. Though, I kinda hope we don't.